Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Hey guys, welcome back to Dean of DVD, and it's been a while, so I thought I'd make some videos. This is going to be a few of my favorite things, and that could be anything from DVDs, Blu-rays, to board games, to electronics, to figurines, to comic books, or anything, or music CDs, anything at all that's my favorite. So it won't be everything. It won't be an overview of my top 10. It won't be anything like that. It'll be some of the things, just piece them together that are some of my favorites. Either because it has sentimental value, because it's just a favorite thing, or it could be anything. Here's one right here. Here's my Yeti. My son got me this. He works at the Dick's Sporting Goods. And I never heard of a Yeti before, but if you've never heard of these things, they keep things very cold or very hot all day long. So, cheers. Oh, I recommend the Yeti. So, there's a lot of stuff here as I look around the room. There's just a ton of stuff. A lot of it's my favorite, but I'm going to have to narrow it down to things that are my absolute favorites and do away with a lot of the others. So let me start with something that's electronic. And this is something I picked up, I don't know, a few years ago, I guess, at least, maybe more than that. But it's something that I've really enjoyed. I've taken it on a lot of business trips with me, especially when I'm not driving, because I find the time goes by really quickly when I play with this. And it is an electronic game system. And it is the PS Vita. There's a shot of my TV screen there. There we are. All these infinite things where the... love the PS Vita. I've always found it to be a system that... I really like it because I like the touch screen on it. I'm a big fan of... Let's see if this is still loaded. I don't remember if it is loaded or if I took it out. No, what did I put in here? I've got something in here, but I don't remember what it is. You've got different cards that can go down in here, and they're really tiny. I've got a bunch of them here. Two-sided. So here's 8. Here's 16 of them. And then within the case that I have, yeah, right. I'm turning this like it's the camera. Here the case has 3 more plus another card here that has some other stuff on it. I like this case too, and I'll show you the idea with the case. The PS Vita fits in there perfectly, as you can see, and then it snapshot. It provides some level of protection. I don't remember where I got this. Well, I got it from GameStop. I don't remember if this is the official one. Probably not. It's probably a third party, but it's like a what do you call those things for your phones? Like an OtterBox or something. It's really pretty nice protection on it. It's almost like a rubbery feel here. I've never dropped it, but if I ever do, I'm sure this will protect it. So I like the PS Vita for a lot of reasons. I like the touchscreen, as I said. I like the sound in it. It is capable of plugging in headphones at the bottom. I like the buttons on it. I find them to be very responsive. And I like the 2 joysticks. I found where they put them is good. It fits me nicely, and I can still use these. There's a nice camera on it, which I tend not to use much, but it is pretty cool. And then I like the system. I like just the navigation system on this. How you go from one thing to the other. It's pretty simple. You can go up and sideways and so on. I have a lot of stuff stored on here. So usually the stuff at the bottom here, for instance, let's try, what's this, real boxing, I think. Yeah. You just start there in the middle, and then it brings up. You have the volume turned down, probably. There we go. It's I don't know if you can really tell, but this is a really nice screen on this. And it's kind of glary, so you might not be able to tell as much as you can. But the graphics on it are pretty cool. That's not too far off from what they look like. Big sports fan, and unfortunately the Xbox doesn't have baseball on it. And I like to play a handheld baseball game. So this one has got MLB 16, probably. I think was the last one I got. 15 or 16, I can't remember. I don't know if they support this anymore. I'm going to think not. But there's so many things I've got for it already that I really don't see the need to have anything else. I just hope it lasts for a while. I haven't used it all that much lately. So, yeah. Love that it says touch to start. It's got a touch screen on it. So you can do various people. You can choose your fighter. And once you do, just hit fight in the middle. Here's some idea here of the load times on it are pretty quick. I find it's usually within 30 seconds everything loads. Remember, this is loaded out of the card, so it's pretty good. I don't find any problems with the loading time. Like I say, usually it's about 30 seconds, and once it loads, and it usually gives you some hints along the way. It's loaded now. A little intro video. You know, everybody's got to have their intro video, right? And then you've got... Yeah, she looks pretty good. And I'm decent at it. So, you know, it's something I can play and enjoy. And let's see here. You can't see this, but I'll see if I can do decent. I was playing the other day, and it took me a while to remember how to... It's got like a power bar at the bottom so that it can tell you if you've I want to try to figure out how to do a jab. I just want to do my jab. Just want to do my jab. Keep it bay. Come on. I got this guy for lunch here. Anyway, I'm already getting him tired, and he not so much me. So I'm going to get out of it here. Easy enough to do. And the nice thing about this is if I go back, it'll come back right where I was. And I like the fact that it's got the little thing up here. You just kind of close it like this. Oops. I'll do it all the way. And that's my PSP. So, or PS Vita, I should say. I had the PSP. In fact, I had it bootlegged. I don't remember how, but I sent away for something. I think it's some sort of card you put down in it, and a code you put in, and you load something in. I can't remember everything, and you could get all these games from online and put them on my PSP. And I don't know what happened to my PSP; it disappeared. Where, I have no idea. This house is notorious for losing stuff. We had a flood in our basement, and I had. It's become a thing in our household. Something called plane chase cards, Magic the Gathering. And they were oversized cards, and there was a die that you roll, and depending on... Sure, it's weird. Depending on what comes up, different things would affect the whole game. I thought it was kind of cool. And I asked the boys to put it in a box, to take it downstairs, put it down there. I didn't want to leave it in the dining room where it was. And that was my mistake. I should have brought it upstairs. Stupidity. Anyway, they took it downstairs, and last I saw of it. And it's just it just disappeared. So I guess it's possible it's somewhere other than downstairs, but that's my recollection. And then in the flood, I asked, did anybody remember throwing it away? And they said, yeah, we probably just threw it away. But nobody could specifically remember opening the box and seeing the plane chase cards and throwing it away. So it's always become my thing. Like, are you sure you threw it away? Anyway, that's the PS Vita. I really like the PS Vita. Like I say, I've got about 20 games for it. Actually, more than that. I've got some cases here, too. These are, I've got Persona 4 Golden, which is supposed to be a really good game. I've played it a little bit. Not nearly enough. It's an RPG. You can see there's no directions or anything. Just a little tiny... All the directions are right on it, which I think are pretty cool. This one I have played a lot of, but never finished. Because it's 200 hours of gameplay. Final Fantasy 10 and 12. Both. Art cards included, whatever that means. I don't know what art cards mean. Oh, here they are. I do know what they mean now. Right here. Enter the code below for your copy of Final Fantasy X2 HD Remastered. Did I ever do that? I have no idea if I ever did it. I have to check. And here's something else. I don't know if I ever did this. Let's find out. Also, Injustice, the first one. Yeah, it's in here. Some sort of a code for a music album download. Doubt I ever did that. This is the Ultimate Edition bonus content. I didn't pay $29.99 for it. I probably paid 10% less than that. Not a bad price, though. MLB 13. So I probably have 13 and 15, I think. They're both pretty good. I like the graphics on them. I don't think this is in the case, I think. Yeah. But I have the book. This is 2 full games here. The God of War collection. God of War 2, I guess. I'm thinking. Yeah, God of War 2. It plays nice on the PS Vita. And finally, don't judge me. What did I pay for this? Get out of town. Must have bought more than one. What's this all about? Yeah, it was $20. And that is Dead or Alive 5 Plus. It's just a bunch of chicks fighting in scantily clad outfits. And you get a bunch of new outfits. So, of course, I did. It's amazing. But anyway, those are some of the games. Oh, I forgot about the art cards. I'll have to go back and check this code and see if I have it in my PS Vita, because I have no idea. So let's go do that. Thanks for watching. Just about 12 and a half minutes. So I'll see if I put that code in. I have no recollection of ever doing it. So let's see if I can do that. I'll check that one out. That is the PS Vita. One of my favorite things. I was lost for a while, actually. I had it in a clear bin, this bin right here, in my closet, and I had no idea it was in there. So I was asking kids, have you seen it? And nobody had, and it finally turned up. So maybe it'll happen with the Plane Chase cards. You never know. It's the PS Vita by Sony. Again, I don't think they're supporting this anymore. It's a shame. It was a really nice handheld system, so I'm going to try to keep this as nice for as long as I can. I treat my stuff pretty nice. So I'm hoping to have it, for as long as I think I want it. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Dean of DVD, and I'll catch you the next time with a few more of my favorite things. Thanks.